In 2015, Carroll House Quick Fix Pet Clinic began its transport program to provide much-needed services to people in remote areas, regardless of the pet owner's ability to pay.
We're located in the city, and then there's a need in the city. There's also a great need in the outlying areas as well.
We started it actually originally just to go maybe about 30, 40 miles outside of St. Louis. And of course, we've expanded that at this point, and seeing that the need was further away from the city and more people in need the further out we went.
Rural communities too have a challenge of sometimes getting their pets here, financial constraints, all kinds of reasons. So it was really something that we wanted to implement from the get-go, and it has really taken off.
For the transport team, most days begin long before the sun rises.
I guess Renee and you will do check-in. I'll float and these two will load.
That sounds good.
Is that cool?
That's what I was thinking.
Is that cool?
The vehicles and equipment have already been prepared prior to the team's arrival.
Fabulous.
On this transport, the destination is Sikeston, Missouri, 142 miles from the office. On arrival, the animal crates are offloaded and organized and the registration desks set up. The team has spent considerable time on the phone prior to this morning to assess the number of crates needed, the size of the crates, and building a connection with each client.
There's lots that go into it. I think, even the appointment making, building these relationships over the phone, getting very detailed with their pets, and building that trust to ultimately give a family member over to the transport department, put them in the crate, and bring them back to St. Louis means a lot.
Clients begin arriving before 5 a.m. The team is ready to register their pets and prepare them for the drive to St. Louis.
A lot of people, they'll say, really been wanting to get my dogs done or my cats done, and I call up my own vet and it costs so much and I don't have the money.
The appreciation is amazing. People say, thank you guys so much for being here. Don't know what we do without you. It's wonderful. It makes you feel fantastic. You're actually really helping somebody. And cutting down on the population problem in these areas feels like an amazing accomplishment.
It would be impossible for me to come to St. Louis, so I think this is an amazing process. A lot of people around here are on fixed incomes or they don't work, but they want a pet. They can afford dog food but can't afford to get them fixed.
It's about $100 to have them fixed, and I just didn't have the money to have it done, so I'm just very, very thankful.
Yeah, this is pretty wet. Normally it doesn't rain torrentially like this, but the animals are in the van, which is the important thing. So.
After the last pet has been packed in the van, the team makes the 142-mile trip back to St. Louis, where the staff awaits their arrival.
It is a team effort, from the veterinarians to kennel assistants to technicians to receptionists. Everybody plays a very important part.
On this transport, 68 pets have been brought back to St. Louis to be spayed or neutered. Once all the pets are settled in, each animal will receive an exam and be prepped for surgery.
The doctors check their ears, their eyes, listen to their heart and their lungs, and they get their pre-medication.
The remainder of the afternoon is dedicated to the spay and neuter process.
Usually we do the dogs first and then the cats come after. The dogs will come in, get their spay or their neuter. They'll be monitored on the area where we call the beach. So to wait till they're just about awake, and then they go back to their kennel.
The following morning, the team returns to Sikeston to reunite the pets with their owners.
People are so grateful. I mean, you get hugs, and then, oh my gosh, God bless you. Thank you so much for what you do. And you guys are just wonderful. And I mean, it builds you up. It makes you feel so good.
Support the bottom.
All right, cats first. Amazing that you all come down here all the way to Sikeston to pick up the pets and then bring them back the next day. That means a lot.
Transport is ever growing. We have made such an impact in rural communities, and I see it just growing and growing. So very proud of our spay-neuter mission as well, and this is just another part of the whole entire Carroll House mission.
We did over 2,200 spays and neuters just on transport last year. How many of those pets would not have been spayed and neutered had our vehicles not been there to pick their pets up is just mind-boggling.